Hurricane Ike hadn't made landfall yet, but Paris fans were getting a preview during pregame ceremonies when it started raining on Brooke Taylor's Homecoming Queen parade. The umbrellas were soon out in force, and the Bluetooth camera temporarily headed for higher ground and missed the Cats' first touchdown. A beautiful 28-yard pass from Quinn Rollerson to Dominic Mitchell at the end of the first quarter. The rain helped contribute to 2 Cat fumbles and 2 blocked punts in the first half, but the defense stepped up and made big plays like this 4th down sack by Sed Hill, who had a monster game. Paris center Michael Clifford went down and briefly out with a leg injury, and on the very next play, the Cats can't control a high snap. The Lions recover at the Cat 27. 3 plays later, the Keyston Williams slips 3 tackles to score from 19 yards out and tie the game at 7-7 heading into halftime. By now, most of the homecoming crowd, including the band and drill team, had wisely gone home. But this goofy bunch of student bleacher creatures provided the halftime entertainment, braving the elements to let the Cats know they were still there. The Cats, if they followed customary recent scripts, should have found a way to lose in the second half, but maybe something assistant coach Michael Johnson said at a pep rally earlier in the day hit home. Johnson, who was a key member of 2 state championship teams in football and baseball his senior year, told the team the city of Paris had given up on the 1988 Wildcats after they lost their first 3 games.
Players, I need you to remember a few things. One is, you depend on one another. Nobody in the stands, nobody in the streets, nobody else but the coaches and you can do what's supposed to be done out on that football field.
In the second half, the Cats had 2 big opportunities to score, but another fumble stopped one drive. Then this long completion from Rollerson to Rolo Barr sets up a potential game-winning field goal by Harper Hunt. But another special teams mistake ruins that chance. Still, the defense has the Lions numbered. Hill makes another tackle in the backfield and forces a punt, and the Cat offense comes alive on a 60-yard drive with 5 minutes left in the game. Tevin McCleary gets 30 of those yards by breaking this long run, and Rollerson gets the final 3 inches by leaning the ball over the goal line. Paris has a 13-7 lead with 2 minutes to play. Yes, the scoreboard is a bit confused, but why not? It's been 8 long games since the Cats' last win and almost 2 years since they last won on the home turf of Noy Stadium. With no timeouts left, the Lions drive to midfield, but the Cat defense steps up again, and a 4th down desperation attempt is well defended. The cheerleaders and football team joins in on an a cappella rendition of the school song to celebrate. Head coach Travis Smith promises his team that their first win of the year won't be their last.
Defense, I'm going to tell you something. You stepped up. I'm going to tell you something. You stepped up. We're going to get that offensive thing rolling. But I'm going to tell you something. And you know it, you've heard it, you're smart football players. Defense wins championships.
That's real.
And I'm going to tell you something right now. That bunch is very athletic. And it was ugly. But you know what it was? It was a win. And my God, it's been a long time, man. I'm going to tell you, it's been a long time, sir.
The Cats' next opponent is the unbeaten Lindale Eagles Friday night, hopefully at a much drier Noy Stadium.
Hey, let's go tonight.